Hello, today is May 21st, 2016. I want to give a quick shout out to Isaiah, happy birthday. And I'm going to post this video also on Facebook for Chris. And I've decided that I'm not going to post all my videos on Facebook, maybe 1 in 3, 1 in 4. To cut back on those on Facebook, but YouTube will get basically my garden diary. Okay, I want to give a quick update and show you a couple of things, and this is kind of a review of the front garden. Here we go. Oh, now yesterday I made a trip down to Springfield to see my mom, and on the way back I got this wading pool. Now I'm going to use that probably as a soaker tank for my and I found this. Look at this big container. This was on the side of the road near the Springfield dump in the medium, so I stopped and picked this up. I'm very happy about this. I may put this in the wading pool and make this into some type of soaker garden. Anyway, we'll see how that works out. Now, this gate, I can't remember if I ever told you the story behind that gate. I was trying to figure out how to keep my garden secure from from actually more my neighbor kids who were coming over all the time. And also I wanted a way to get into the garden easily. I ended up making this 8-foot gate. It's and I put this wiring on it. I was very happy with it. Because it's so long, I ended up putting a stabilizing cable on it to kind of hold some of the cantilever. And it's been holding up very well. So, and those are the two hinges. You see that hinge down there? Oh, try not to move too quick. Okay, let's go into the greenhouse. I've been so happy with this greenhouse this year. It's the first year I've ever had a greenhouse. I've got that little, it's actually a little 5-gallon bucket with some dirt in it to hold the bottom of my door so that when the wind blows it doesn't bounce around too much. Now, I haven't been out here today and the heat is, wow. Let's see what it says. I wanted you guys to see how it's only 10:30 in the morning, but it's already up to 100 and it looks like 106, 107. Let's see what it says down here. But down lower, it says only 80 degrees. So you can see that on the lower parts that are protected a little bit from the sun, that it still stays a little bit cool. I think it was down around 60 last night, maybe in the 50s. Here, let's open that window. So what I'll do is I'll leave these windows open for the rest of the day. I'm still trying. Here, you see that? That's okra. I started inside. I'll plant that out here in a bit. And I still got all kinds of tomato plants. If anybody needs tomato plants, I have them. I probably have 50 or so that I need to probably give away. I'm not doing very good at selling things, so anyway, if you need tomato plants, come on by. You know, they're the younger ones. So but by July, that'll be full of fruit and grapevines. And this is watermelon. I've started inside. I'm going to plant that in the backyard. Can you see that? It's starting to come up, so I'm excited about that. Different things in here. This is, I don't know if those are going to come up. They've been there for a while, so it makes me wonder. And these, I have hope still, but we'll see. So, that's kind of the greenhouse. I still got some peppers. It says Purple Beauty. So I got some little peppers that are coming up. I'm finally, and it looks like most of these peppers are not gonna, they're not give it an appearance. I think maybe, I don't know what happened. It got too hot in here and killed them or something. Okay, quick review. So here's all the potatoes, and I don't remember if you remember me planting these little potatoes. I don't know if I did a video, but on May 5th, I had some little potatoes that I planted in half-gallon buckets, and look, they're starting to pop up. So what I'll do is later on is I'll pot those up, hopefully into a larger container. So I've done that a couple with some other potatoes, and those are itty-bitty little, thumb-sized potatoes. They're just little potatoes that I planted, maybe 2 of them, to see if they would grow. And boy, here, let me make my way around through here, around that kale, and the nasturtium is so beautiful. Look at that. I'm having to fight my way through the potatoes. They're blocking my alley there. But look at that, nasturtium and the kale. I'll try and make this, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So I got that. Look at those rutabagas here. I have and these broad beans, I've never grown them before, but look, there's a few coming on. Whenever they start to get black, that means the bean's about to form. Can you see that? Can you guys see that broad bean there? I ate one, but I'm going to let those grow to maturity. You can eat, beans and peas raw, and my peas, look at that. Well, I've been picking a few peas, not a lot, but I always enjoy the peas right off the vine. So the peas are getting to be about, well, some of them are up to 5.5 feet tall. Look at these. These guys are taller than me. So these are the ones that need the extension, it looks like. So those peas are, I don't know, at least 5.5 feet, maybe 6 feet, some of them almost. So I have to look at those closely and pick some of those peas here, maybe today or in a few days. Let them get a little bit thicker. So look at that sunflower in the middle there. I don't know if I'm going to let that one stay there, but it sure is getting big. Then the beans, the pole beans are starting to come up. I had 2 types, one on. So we'll see how that goes. And look at these bush beans. Look how tall they are. I don't know if you can tell, but that's getting pretty tall. I expect to see flowers here soon. Now let's just take a look here. I've already had a couple of these little pickling cucumbers. I'm not sure how big they're supposed to get, but no, I don't see any there right now. I'm sure there'll be plenty. I know there's tomatoes on these vines, and these vines seem to be about, I don't know, 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall now. They're going to get taller. By July, they'll be, 5-6 feet tall. And look, I don't remember if you guys remember me transplanting that bok choy. It looked like it wasn't going to make it, but now it's coming back. So I know the bees love bok choy, so I like to have them in the garden. Now these potatoes aren't doing that well in these buckets here. They're starting to come through, but look at those potatoes. Wow. Flowers and things. I know now that when I see flowers, I need to wait at least probably 4 to 6 weeks to get real potatoes. Anyway, I'm going to try and allow a lot of these vines to die back. We'll see. I always get ready for it. Look how beautiful that flower is. Nice purple flower. Oh, that is really tasty. These peas are very tasty. Well, we got some broccoli coming up here. Now I know what it is. And kale. And the onions are starting to bob up. Look at that. That's big enough to have some nice green onions. Even let those get bigger. Now, I'm amazed at these, oh, sorry about that. Can you see the rutabaga in there? I don't know if that shows up very well. But the rutabaga are starting to get big. In fact, on this other side, and of course, you guys see the squash flowering, or do you? I assume you guys can see that real well. Let me get closer. There's some beautiful flowers. That means we're going to have a lot of squash. Lord bless these plants. Let them be a blessing to many. And look, I've got corn popping up in there like it's supposed to. This is a Three Sisters plot. Corn, beans, and squash. Now, you can see the cucumbers in between. Some of these are cantaloupe, but I guess I won't know until I see what type of fruit. The cantaloupe leaf, I think, is rounder than the... Oh, see, like this one here has a bug on it. And you see that leaf? That leaf is round. So that's a cantaloupe. And that... Oh! Some type of cricket. He hopped when I picked him up there. So that's cantaloupe. And then you see how the leaves there are a bit triangle, so that's a cucumber. So I just intermingled cantaloupe and cucumber, and in fact I still have some. And you see that pepper? The peppers always grow so slow. I don't know if you can really see it in there. The peppers always grow so slow compared to the to tomatoes and things. I mean, that'll get a bit bigger. You know, in August, that'll have a lot of fruit. Ah, that's quite a tomato there. Okay, I'm going to sneak through. Now this is the watermelon, pole beans and corn, and the corn is coming up, so that's good. I'm glad, and I pick out. I don't know if you can see that little maple tree, but I pick, you know, 100 of those a day sometimes. It's easy to pick 100. I got so many seeds out in here. See, just now I picked almost 10. So, and I picked some earlier too. So you see all those little trees coming up. I'll come back and get those slowly. I just keep on them. The other day I noted that the okra starting to come up. It's not coming up fast, but you wait. Of course, I think that's dwarf okra, so it's not going to be that tall compared to other okra. It should be about 3 feet. Okay, and these are the onions I started from seed. They're starting to bulk up, but those other onions are starting to look really nice. The last thing I want to show you is the Jerusalem artichoke. Of course, this is that herb garden. Look at the deal. Man. I've had so much rain in the last... Now, April, we didn't have much rain at all. But once May started, we've had rain. Normally, it's April showers bring May flowers. But this year, it's been more. Look at that. That basil is taken over, the parsley. Looks like we only... Oh, no, the oregano is still there. Barely making it. Anyway, that is quite a little herb garden. I need to use more of that. Of course, I have a little thing of just parsley there. So, the lettuce. But look at this here. These are leeks. Nothing really exciting. I mean, they're not huge or anything. But look at this. Look at that. Can you see that rutabaga? That's a good... I don't know. It's big. It's getting big. I don't know how big you're supposed to let them grow. Oh, that's some of my friends honk. In fact, that was Isaiah's parents. I don't know if he was in the car. Okay, so the Jerusalem artichoke is now, it looks to be, I don't know, 3 feet tall. Or is that, yeah, I think it's about 3. Maybe 3.5. You see it? Okay, well, that's pretty much it for the update for today. I just wanted you guys to see how the garden's doing and let you know. Hey, I did notice that I have 11 subscribers. I want to thank all my subscribers. And like I say, I'm not going to put all the videos on Facebook, but this one will go on Facebook for Chris. And I'll try and, oh, you see that? Oh, I don't, there's a butterfly. But I'll try and maybe every third or fourth video I might put one on Facebook. I'm going to try and cut that back. Unless people just really have to have it. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.